What is going on, me old gaming darlings? This is RyuGamer88 coming to you with another bit of video gaming content, and we are currently playing Silent Hill F. Now, last time we just managed to infiltrate into Ebisugaoka Middle School with Rinko and Shu, and of course, in the previous conversations before we actually arrived at the middle school, Rinko was being a right cow. Let's just put it politely. So you can tell by the hostility, and she mentions to Shu that Hinako is dead, and Hinako is a little bit oblivious to that comment, and of course, well, I think things are going to get a little bit more sour as we go through. But without further ado, me old gaming darlings, less waffling and more gaming. But before I start going on through in the game, I would like to read out this warning of nature in all respects to anyone who is about to still continue watching through the whole gameplay through. That this game does, of course, contain a variety of sensitive topics in regards to nudity, drug use, disembodied intense gore, and of course child abuse as well. It also, just to be very clear, that based on the 1940s through to the 1970s, that there was a lot of empowerment on women in Japanese culture. This is not personal opinion, and this is in the fact of in light of Japanese culture on that sector. If these kind of experiences are not to your liking, and you are not in for the pure suspense and horror that's involved in the game, then please turn away and avoid continuing through this video. Thank you very much for your time, everyone, and I'll start away with the gaming, me old darlings. Didn't even notice at the start of this, yeah? Origami of rumours. Huh, looks like someone heard my prayers. To whichever god who answered them, thank you. Interesting. So obviously we're at the back of the Ebisugaoka Middle School, and it doesn't look so dank. It really doesn't. If anything, it just looks so quiet and much less like a murder scene. I'm surprised that the interactive with that door there, that it doesn't interact with Shu or Rinko at all. But who am I to judge on that one? So of course I think before we go upstairs, I think we should check everything else around the ground floor, just in case if there's anything that we do potentially miss out. But so far, each of the doors that we've come across is either stuck or it's not opening at all, because of it being locked. But something is nearby because the controller is going off with a radio signal. To all faculty on patrol duty, to prevent students from going to the second floor, please ensure the corridor is locked at the end of the day. On patrol this week, Vice Principal Matsuo. Interesting. I wonder what the original purpose of the second floor being locked is. Maybe it is generally for security purposes. Vice Principal, please do not lock the key to the second floor in the desk drawer. It's impossible to open when you're not present. Wow. So it sounds like there's whatever things that we need to collect or do. We may have to do quite a bit of exploring. all these doors that you cannot open. Well, I can't see anything so far. But why is this all going off a bit? It's getting more noisy by the time we get more to the hallway. Well, that's one set of stairways. I'm pretty sure that was the only set because... No, there's actually second. Does it matter which set of stairs you go up to? But it seems like it's more triggering towards that way. We should leave that just for the moment. You can open up that. Aitakashi. Okay, so it looks like there's a locker here that has a code, which probably contains something really good, but we just need to find what that code is. Was there anything around these lockers here I'm missing? I'll get back to that box in just a second. We'll get a bandage. It's better than nothing. And there's a classroom. An empty classroom. Where? Where are you? Oh. Who found me? That's interesting to know. School founders anecdote. Buy as much of that mountain's land as you can. Borrow money, if you must, for it will surely bring you great wealth. Shortly thereafter, the country commenced their dam construction plan, and the mountain Mr. Yoneda had purchased was indeed a boon. He spent every last yen he earned on his hometown of Ebisugaoka. One result of his generosity was Ebisugaoka Middle School. Mr. Yoneda donated the Inari statue and housed it inside the small shrine seen on school grounds as his way of saying thanks to the fox that blessed him. It's a bit of insight of town history. Ramane, Ramane. We got some Ramane. There's nothing else in the shelves here. Student note. Interesting. For this drawers in the teacher's storage room have locks, but they're such bad quality that they're practically useless. Just the other day I tried using a hairpin to open it. And what do you know? It popped open almost immediately. What's the use for these secure drawers when they aren't keeping anything safe? Well, they've got a very good point. What was that? You have got to be kidding me. I'm going back straight in. I'm not letting that thing come anywhere near me. Oh, great, you can't even get through. What was the actual point? Well, that was just flipping useless. Why did I think that was a good idea? I really don't know. Anyways, I'm going to allocate some chocolate over to chocolate and a pill. There wouldn't be anything through here. That needs a key. And so does that. Ooh. Stairways. I think we should do some exploring upstairs. A bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Bet you any money we can't go through that way. So we can't even go that way. I think we should go for the very first set of steps that we first came across. Which I believe is this corridor coming up here. This all seems to be closed off as well. There's nothing in there. That's all locked up as well. So do we need to go through the second set of stairs? What's this here? Ebisugaoka Middle School floor plan. At least we've got some sort of floor mapping. Clearly that's all locked up. It looks like we're going to have to go for the middle. It's not this one here. It's, what do you call it? Ear. Ear. What? That sounded like something tumbled. So even that you can't even go through with a key. Are we sure that we definitely can't do anything around here? Was that anything to do with the outside window, I suppose? So, this is another thing. That's now the second or third time that they discuss. Well, Rinko's put it into Shu's head that I'm not here. Because clearly I am. Unless there's a little bit more to it. I think I need to go outside through one of the windows. That was just... Or something like through here. Why is she tensing up? I don't get why you're tensing up like this. Bit of a weird moment. Can't go through there. Well, try to go through this way. Eh? Something. Oh, okay. That's interesting to know. Still need a key. But I got this feeling that if I go around the back here, is that going to let me through here? I don't think there's going to be any more dialogues between Shu and Rinko. Well, that was a subtle hint. Still feeling a little bit uncomfortable with the whole, well, what you know, with what seems like Hinako is supposed to be dead in the whole conversation. Dried carcass. Oh, we could give that as an offering. No, I'm not going to get rid of that for a particular reason, in case that we do actually need it. £5.90. There was a door here. But even then you can't even go through that. So how does one make the progress there? Key for the back gate. I'm starting to think whether we can get access to this here. Just got to be mindful of that heavy enemy over there. I think we need to go through at the front here somehow. Oh, it was the next room along, wasn't it? Keep thinking that thing's going to move. Well, it might do at some point. Right, okay, I see what the game is. We need to avoid that big thing here. Because we need to come down. And I think... So it's too dangerous to explore all of that, I don't think. It depends on which area he's at. I don't think it can even reach us from here. Thank... Oh, sweet lord, I've just realised there's a Scarecrow child there. I'm always despised her. I've always despised her. She goes around pretending like she doesn't want to be a girl, when she knows full well that she's so much cuter than everyone else. She makes me sick. Oh. Is it one pin for everything else? I kind of want to... I don't think it would be safe to play on the swings, to bear in mind. But it kind of makes me feel humble and wants to double check on what's over on the other side, but we just got to take that heavy character into consideration. Wherever he's coming from. Okay, where are you coming from? Oh, flipping hell. And that thing can go straight back. Yukimaru. Ra ra ra. Omata wa urara. Now it's turning around. I wonder if we can just run. We can actually. Oh, now we're spoiled for choice. Oh, really now? We've got that thing over there. Even that's not a legit bypass. Wait for it to turn around. I'm not sure if it's not really that safe yet to explore that bit area. But we've got so far to this other bit. Wait for him to pass through. Ooh. And now was probably the right time. Oh, got an ammo. Nice. Well, it was worth it actually to come around here. We just got to be careful of that big boy right there. Happy days, happy days. Not so happy days when we have to fight back. Oh, that looks like worth damaging. Hold R2 to unleash a powerful attack. The longer the attack is held, the more brutal it will be. While using focus, you will remain where you are and take a defensive stance. This will allow you to block most attacks, but your weapon's durability will decrease much faster. When your focus gauge is full, use R1 to switch from a defensive position and unleash a focus attack. Ooh, I'm liking this. Ooh, that was naughty. That was not cool. That was definitely not cool. Well, that didn't even do much help. Oh. I think it's safe to try and get to that safe point. Oh, I didn't like the thought of that with the Scarecrow kids being there. Nuh-uh. Now there was some lock picking that we could do. Now was it regarding to those rooms there? Or was it to that? There's only one way to find out. But it is quite frightening that. So I need a key for that. Oh, main building, second floor, stair key. It seems to be possible to open the stairway door on the second floor of the main school building. That's got to be the main corridor at the back. I don't think we have no, we don't have that hairpin anymore. Is it the case of you just don't touch them or attack them? Or is it the case that it's just a suspense prop? That's what I want to know. For the main building around the back. But I thought... But I had a key on me. Hold on a second. I might get myself confused up. I tried using the hairpin to open them. What do you know? It opened the secure drawer. It seems like Sakako left her hairpin in the basket inside the rabbit hutch. I'm starting to think it's for one of the stairways. And with that being said, I'm sure that wasn't there. Is it for this? What was that? Please tell me they didn't move. They're gone. What the? I'm starting to think I'm losing the plot on this. Right. It's door accessing time. Class. Why did that just show on me? Oh, stay calm, stay calm. I sat here and behind me was Rinko. She used to give me the right answers. An open envelope. Hinako isn't coming. I'm sorry for lying to you, but I thought that I needed to get you alone to find out how you truly feel. Look into your heart and try opening this box with your true feelings. Do you remember that day when just the two of us went to that cafe? We talked about how it felt like we were delinquents since we were supposed to be going to school that day. But you know what? I didn't care what the other people thought about us, because as long as I could spend time with you, that was all I needed. We both ordered the same cake that day. I can still remember how my heart almost burst out of my chest the moment the same words flowed from those lips. The sweet and tart fruit on the cake. The taste still lingers in my mouth like it was yesterday. Do you still remember the taste too? Oh, okay. So we've got a puzzle to deal with. She should just disappear. I hope someone kills her or abducts her. I don't care. Just whatever gets Hinako out of my life once and for all. What the? Shu sat here. Still the best partner, right? It's not working.
なんか違うな。反応なしか。間違えたか。
Hold on, let's have a look at the secret puzzle box. Sweet and tart fruit. Oh, okay. No. Ah, okay. Hmm. I don't think that's sweet. No. There we go. Hmm. So it's a case of finding anything sweet. Because it don't look like it can be sweet at all. Oh, I'm not getting used to this. So that ain't sweet at all. Bear with me 1 second, me old gaming darlings. Right there, me old gaming darlings. So this was a little bit of confusion. If you're doing this in story mode, you got to talk about the fruits and sweet things that are on the cake when you sort of go through the journey. So if part 1, you've got to show all the fruits. So therefore, if you go into one side where it shows the strawberry, and then of course on the other side where it shows the cherry, hit the confirm button. And then of course you then get a second part. So therefore it then says unopened envelope. So you did remember. Well, that makes me feel very special. By the way, are you over Hinako now? I apologise if I sound blunt, but I want to make it clear. The girl is dead. I know you're going through a rough time right now, and you must be in so much pain. But you know, I can be there for you. Would you rather go through it yourself still? I can picture us slowly unfolding the pages of our hearts, talking about all the small, mundane details of our day-to-day lives. By filling up one journal after another with our thoughts, I know we can make a fresh start, a blank page upon which we can write the new story of our lives. Surely you can see it too. So then there's a second puzzle. One of it's all to deal with memories. Can't be. What is that? It can't be that. So then, of course, we've then got to refill the 3 books in the next puzzle. Unopened envelope. I'm glad to hear that you're trying to stay positive. And remember, I'll always be here for you if you need anything. You know, you're not the only one who's sad because Hinako's no longer with us. If the two of could cuddle together, we could soothe this pain that bites like the cold of winter. And then surely spring will arrive, welcoming us with sakura in full bloom to celebrate our union. Can you picture the beautifully blooming sakura awaiting us? Wow, it does seem like Rinko has got a full heart on Shu. So then, of course, when going through onto the third stage, you then got to find the cherry blossom branch, which I think it could be that very top one on the left. But just to be sure, that's a bonsai tree. That's cherries. It's that there. Unopened envelope. Dear Shu, I like you, I love you, I always have, and I always will. I'll be waiting to hear what you think about me. Wow. Second floor classroom generic key. It might unlock the classroom door on the second floor. So, sorry if that seemed a little bit unprofessional on that part, but puzzles like that I do struggle on that, so I did have to rely through other source. So apologies on the disappointment, but appreciate you're still watching this with me. So clearly we've got to get out of here. If we can find the doorway for it.
ひなこはお友達といつまでも一緒にいたい。
お姉ちゃんどこ？
お友達は永遠じゃないのよ。彼らだっていつか必ずあなたを裏切る。あなたが裏切り者と呼ばれたように。
お姉ちゃん。
天秤にかける価値があるかどうか。
It's our older sister
し
talking.
っかりと判断しなさい。
まで入ってきてる。
Oh, that'll be a good one for faith points. Nice bit of toolkit that we definitely do need. But this is becoming more eerie now. Oh. Old annex main gate key. The key to the old annex behind the school. It can be used to open the hall doors. Is that the main building around the back? Oh. Note to teacher. Ayumi from the track and field club said she found a key with key box written on it during practice. If she still hasn't got it back to you, then she probably left it in her locker when she went to change. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if she forgot. She looked exhausted after practice. Open the locker in the locker room. Ooh. I wonder if there's going to be enemies infiltrating around now. It wouldn't surprise me. And I open my big mouth. Sweet, merciful God. Am I supposed to go back where I came from? What on earth is that? Liar, 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 liar. Usoda. Does make me wonder. Lots of Orion, that's quite nice. Origami of grievances. TT is the most disgusting person I've ever met. I wish someone would destroy her locker. If anyone wants to make my wish come true, her locker combination is 3 double. Oh, there was a lock. There was a lock combination. 377. That'd be a good one to remember. Don't think there's anything else that we could pick up. But for the meantime, try not to touch these. Well, at least we got through all areas. But flipping out, that has infested all over the place. Call the gardener. Even though I don't think that would be enough. But the key is either in the lockers in there. That made me jump. Three, 7, 7. Oh, it isn't that? Was there another locker? Well, there's the whole track and field thing. I'm certain. Oh, there's a first aid box. I'm definitely keeping that. I'm certain that... No. Maybe it's for a different locker. I'm a little bit scared to go up through that. I'm going to try and save around the back earlier. But in doing so, there's no more dialogues between them two. Oh, let's actually do some more enshrining. Do some more enshrining. So that's 890. I'm definitely upgrading health on this. Or should I just hold on for a little bit more? Hold on for a little bit more. Definitely hold on to a little bit more. Because if there's something else, it's probably worth if I have another slot of on my moorings. I think we've got to go through that main annex there. Whoa! I've only just realised this. Jeez. Good Lord. Well, I can't see any loose enemies about. Ooh. Who's writing all that? Toolkit, that will come in handy. Note between levels 4,151 plus 3 pi 6 XO Mickey. Out of curiosity, you may call it cheating, but I'm not. So that was 4-1 plus 5-1. Plus Oh, okay. I think I've worked that wrong. But that's in relations to that. I don't get it. But anyways, moving on forward. I'll worry about that puzzle when we get back down there. Doesn't look like we can enter through that. So eerie. Ooh! Is that Amore? Arore? It is indeed. Mickey, I have absolutely no idea how that crazy formula spells. Aishiteru. But I love you too. That's got to be a code for a lock, but... I think I might have to use the old trusty internet to work out that. Puzzles like that really don't bother me that well, and you can tell that I'm stupid, unfortunately. Wasn't that clever enough, I'm afraid. Is there a particular reason why that door there is ajar open? Can't see anything specific inside there, not that I'm trying to spoil the moment. But it's making me wonder. For sure. But it looks like that whatever that black object was over at the teacher's podium there. That was definitely holding to something. Origami of grievances. Oh, how I wish I could just climb inside his locker and drown in his smell. I can't believe his combination is the same as his name, Aoi. Aoi? That's so cute of him, using his name in code. So wait. So what is the number? Yeah, I'm definitely going back and finding out what that is. Because even that's now playing on my mind. My mind's telling me no. But the code is telling me something else. I'll stop there. Locker room key. Key that is used to open and close the school locker room. Asakura's textbook. I'm a mermaid. The sea is calling out to me. I can't believe this school doesn't even have a pool. The sea, the best thing in the world. It's so lovely. It's now my locker combination. Right. Even I'm lost in that still. Sorry, but I'm not going to... What's this here? Cryptic note. Key. Times by 3x. Wow. If you want to do Keiko, do... See, it's so easy. All I did was switch out the letters. So does that mean... Yeah, I'm still going to have to look at what the actual answer to that is. Asakura Ayumi, row 4, line 2. Am I missing something here? I think we want to get back to that locker and just... Oh great, there's more of them about. Why is that? Don't tell me I've got to make a run for it. Jeez! I'm not sure what woke me up more, the coffee or that suspense. It's probably a bit of both. Okay. That wasn't there. I swear that wasn't there. This is really... Ah, okay. I see what's going on here. So he's practically following me. But as soon as I turn around, off screen, look. Is he going to do anything if I knock him out? Oh, good lord. Right. So is it 533? Be right back again, me old dog.